So let's start by taking a test today. I hope you do well. This is a very simple test. This is not like a grand test. This is like your test evaluation on the topics that you've done. Like you should know that how good or are you in this topic. So very simple test. 2018 accounts. Topics. Picture. So the I will show you the pattern in which you have to give me your answer. It's very simple. This will be your debit side. This will be your credit side. Like this. You may start your test now. So you will be telling me the entries. So
Alright,
here
sure.
are the particulars. So this is July 1st. Okay. So what entry will I make? What is to be debited and what is to be credited?
So 1,600 cash would be credited.
Cash would be
And
credited.
yes,
Okay.
and this started business. What would be debited? What is in business? Business would be debited.
Okay. By the amount.
1,600.
Okay. 3rd July.
Alright, so next question.
Bought goods for cash 220.
Yes, bought goods for cash 2020. Okay, so your cash would be credited and goods would be debited.
What's the term used for goods?
Goods would be purchases.
Very good. Use the corrector because you will not
So
be
what's the
given marks.
difference between purchases and goods?
There's no difference, but in accounts you use a certain terminology. You should abide by the technology terminology. Otherwise, they won't give you marks. It's just CAI thing. You know how you want to get a good grade, and since you know it, why not use the corrector? 7th of July.
Alright, so okay, 7th July. Bought goods on credit 600 from F Herd. Okay. What goods? Goods would be credited. Purchases. Your purchases would be debited. Debited.
Okay.
And and F Herd would be credited.
Okay, number 10. Sold goods sold goods for cash 86.
Goods would be goods would be credited.
What's the term used for
cash would be debited?
Okay, what's the term used for sold goods? What's the term?
Sales.
Very good.
Sales.
Yes, very good.
Okay.
14th. Return goods to F.
14.
Return goods 730.
Goods would be excuse me, sir. Okay. So return goods to F Herd for 730. The goods would be credited.
What's the term?
Return outward.
Very good. Very good.
And you would debit 730.
You don't debit the amount. You write the amounts over here. What will you write over there? What will you write in the debit side?
Cash.
Cash?
Yes.
18th. Bought goods on credit 120 from D Exodus.
DX studios, okay. Return goods.
Bought goods.
Return out. Sales? Sales, no, return outwards?
It's 18th. Bought goods. Bought goods on credit
Okay.
120 from D Exodus.
Okay. Purchases?
Alright. What? Purchase what? Debited or credited?
Purchases debited since you bought
Okay.
goods. It would be debited on credit. So, and you would credit, credit, bank.
Bank. Is bank written anywhere?
No, but doesn't credit mean bank?
Check means bank.
Oh, yeah, forgot. Okay, so you would credit the Exodus.
21. Return goods to D Exodus 52.
Return goods to okay. Which question, sir? Sold goods to B square.
No. 21. Return goods to D Exodus
Oh, okay.
52.
Return goods to the Exodus. So return outwards would be the term.
Yes. Debit or credit?
Goods would be credit.
Okay. And what is to be debited?
You would debit cash
Cash. Oh.
52 50.
24. The 24th one.
Sold goods to B square for 146. Sold goods. Sales would be credited and B square would be debited.
Twenty-five. 25th entry. Paid FH Herd account by cash 480.
Paid F herds account by cash. Cash would be credited and F herd would be debited.
Last entry. B square paid us his account by in account in cash 146.
You would debit the cash and credit B square.
Let's check your test. This was out of 10. First entry is
Okay.
wrong. Second is correct. Bought goods on credit 600. Third is correct. Sold goods for cash. Fourth is correct. And 14 is correct. Correct. Partially wrong. Correct. Sold goods. 24 goods. This one is also wrong. Alright. So basically you got 1,
Wait,
2,
sir.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
I need to
7.5
take a
marks.
picture.
What?
I need to take a picture.
Yeah, sure. You may take a picture. First, let me explain. You the correct entries. Then you
Okay.
may take a picture. It says started in business with 1600 cash. That means when you started business, you invested cash. When you invest cash, cash is an asset. When it increases, it is debited. So you will write cash on the debit side and capital on the credit side. Whenever you start a business, you write capital.
Okay.
Moving on to the 21st, return goods to D Exodus. So when we return goods to D Exodus, it means D Exodus is now our
Oh,
trade receivable. So instead of debiting cash, you would be debiting D Exodus. Cash was not mentioned anywhere, and return outwards it's correct. So you this is semi wrong. All right,
okay.
and the amount was 52. Last one, sold goods to B squared. All right. When we sold goods to B squared on credit, okay, this one is correct.
This is correct?
Yeah, you sold goods to B squared. Yeah, this is correct.
Okay.
Let me see if you have cash. Okay, listen, cash. Let me check once again all your mistakes. Started in business with correct. Started in business correct. Bought goods for cash correct. Purchased cash. Bought goods on credit from us correct. Then is sold goods for cash sales and alright. 14th is return goods to FSRT. Yeah, this is 14th month is wrong, partially wrong. So it says 14th month is basically bought returned goods to F herd. Alright. When you have returned goods to F herd, now F herd is liable to pay you. So instead of debiting cash, you would be debiting F herd and return outwards. You get it? Cash is not mentioned
Okay.
anywhere. So 730. Then it says bought goods on credit from D Exodus. See, now when you have bought goods from D Exodus, you have not written cash or bank on the credit side. You have written the name of the person. So why did you write cash over here? You had to write F herd over here as well. So you got
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got 7, 7.5, 8 marks out of 10. Now, if you want, you may take a picture.
Alright, sir.
You repeated the same mistake in 21 and 24. Are you done taking a picture?
Almost. Alright, sir.
Now we will start by doing T accounts. Try to practice a bit on your own. This is a very easy topic and you could have easily scored full marks. I think you have not practiced in the past. So now let's move on with our T accounts. So the topic which you were a bit confused with. So now let's solve it entry by entry. This is your double entry and here will be your T accounts. Hello, you there? You're on mute.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we'll be making T accounts for cash. Now, let's say the first entry, cash debited and capital credited, 5,000. So what is being happened to cash over here,
Sir?
Ali? Yes.
Um, cash is being debited and capital is being credited.
All right. So now in the T account, cash is being debited, right?
Yes.
Since cash is being debited because of capital, in the T account, you will write capital on the debit side of the cash account. Now I'll write this down in theory as well. You can write it as, since cash is being, it would be preferred if you copy this statement which I'm writing. Since cash is being debited because of capital, you will write capital on the debit side of cash T account. In other words, it's always the opposite. For example, if cash is being debited in the T account, you will write capital over here. Instead of writing cash, you will write capital in the T account. It's as simple as that. Always inverse the entries. So are you confused?
No, sir.
Now let's solve another entry and I will be solving it myself. So now let's say you bought machine from cash 2000. What is being debited and what is being credited in the double entry?
The double entry is being debited and it's being credited. So, in this question,
Yes. In this second entry.
what's written on the debit side, sir? I can't read
Machine.
it.
No problem. Machine.
Okay. Machine would be
You don't need to
credited
solve it.
and
Where machine would be credited. Very good. In the T account, right?
yes.
So, since